Hello and welcome back to the Bosmer. So, we've had a little bit of expansion, but I feel it's time for a little bit of a rest on the whole expanding thing. I mean, it's kind of enforced given that we have a truce and everyone else is mega strong. So, I'm looking up at Kvatch here and I'm thinking, we have this little bridge, right? And they have all this land with loot in it, and they're weaker than us, and they're in a war with someone else. It kind of seems to me like we could just walk in here and like take all their loot, like head to their capital and like just loot it. This seems pretty good to me as an idea, just in concept. So let's set a rally point up north. Let's raise all of our troops as raiders, and let's go. Yeah, let's go speed 4 and just go straight up. So at the very least we can raid this. I don't know how much attrition we're going to take, but we'll see. Right, up we go. Conversion fever, so we get extra levy in the place that we're converting. Interesting. Well, 18 days for this. Let's grab it. Don't yet see an army. Fire and blood. Ooh, I want the slaves, right? So we can get the development progress? Yeah, I want slaves for development progress over here. I think this makes sense. Yeah, because we're not really getting a lot of growth. We also want offensive war to wear off so that this goes away. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's grab that one. We definitely don't care about the development progress up here. Like, this culture means nothing to us, so like, why would I care if it's like if it's got lower development progress? Right. Along here, we will now siege this one down. Nice. Is there any more holdings here? No, both of those are single holdings. You're already being raided? Somebody beat us to it? Can I head up straight to here? No, I would take attrition. Let me just see something. Finish your raid. Would I take attrition? I do. Okay. I thought I'd just check. How much am I going to take? 197. So I take that on the way back too. I think I'm okay. I want to head to their capital and do a little bit of raiding. It must be this major river that's letting us raid all the way along. Yeah. I was trying to think why we're not taking attrition. It must be the major river doing it. Interesting. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my Jaxper Boenus, which is plotting against my daughter and heir. Good for you. Honestly, like, good for you. We want our daughter and heir to be dead because she's currently in our prison and we don't really have anything else that we can do with her. Hey, martial lifestyle perk. Sea raids, so unlocks the ability to raid over sea, or sacred raids. Raiding awards piety equivalent to gold rakes and prestige earned. Removes the piety cost of raiding for characters whose faith has the pacifism tenet. I think we want this one, although sea raids is interesting. Well, let's grab this one first, because we're actively raiding, so like getting that benefit seems good earlier. Whose army is this? Skingrad's army. You're sieging Kvatch? Do you mind if I like come over and help? Like, I just want to raid. Like, I don't really want to siege. You mind? You do mind. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let's head back here. You know what? Let's head back to our territory. Then we can just drop off our loot. Oh no, see, we can move through this holding now without taking attrition. I wonder whether it's something to do with like where we've raided or something. I don't really want to fight your army. Oh, I don't get a choice. Okay, we're fighting your army. I can leave, like, if that's okay. No? Okay. Well, we are going to fight them. We have destroyed them. In fact, we wiped them out to a man. They have no army left. That doesn't seem like a great choice on your part. Also, wait. We lost 198 troops and they lost 3,980. What happened? Like, that shouldn't have been so far in our advantage, should it? That seems incredible that we did that well. Well, I guess we just made Skingrad win the war against Kvatch. Okay. I'm a lot less worried about this merger that's going to be happening on the next generation, if that's the kind of power that they're like throwing out against us. You're certain that my Jaxper Foreigner is scheming against my courtier Rotharel. So you are scheming against Rotharel. What is your... Oh, you're not even married. I was going to say, what's your wife like? No, we'd prefer to have you around. I'm not going to accuse you, because we want you to marry somebody, to drag somebody with high prowess into our court. Like this person. Yeah, there we go. We'll drag her into our court. Right. Let's head back here. Excellent. So we should get piety as well when we come back. Look at that. We get 34 piety on top of the prestige, on top of the income. That's all really good. We can lawfully imprison him now if we wanted to. Although we can't because we have disparate tribes. So we could go up to the next level, then we can imprison him. I don't really want to. But the logic behind imprisoning him here is that we could then drag in another knight. As in, we could get her to marry now that she's our courtier, and you see how it goes. But I don't know if we want to do that. Do we want to raise this up to the next level? Tribal rulers with non-tribal lieges may settle becoming feudal or clan. Well, that's not us, so it would only allow us to imprison, basically, at that level. 3. Titles and vassals can be revoked, and then 4 independent tribal rulers may settle. At some point, we should probably stop being tribal. Right now, I'm quite happy with being tribal. It's quite beneficial to us. And to be honest, we don't have the income to support not being tribal. Right now, all of these guys are being paid for by our incredibly large prestige. Once we switch to not being tribal, we're going to have to pay for them with money. And we're going to have to do wars with money. And like, I don't really feel like that's something that we're quite equipped to deal with yet. I'm just going to wait for our soldiers to reinforce, then I'm going to go back raiding. I just want to wait for that to happen first. The Way of the Sword. The endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my sword, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. So I become an expert with my sword, and that's a permanent +2 prowess, or let's end the monotony, hand me another weapon. So we can try and get martial lifestyle experience or a permanent +2 to our prowess. I'll take the permanent +2 to our prowess, please. That seems incredible. Right, we are in fact reinforced. Cool. Ooh, we get a Dynasty Legacy. Is this our first one? It is, yeah, okay. So we can't go for the top one. The reason why you can't do this is you can only do the magical one if you have enough magicka to do it. Or enough arcana. I think it has to be 10, from memory. I think it's 10. And then you can start taking all of these. At some point we want to. Next character seems like a good chance to do it. Because on the next character we're going to have, was it acute or attuned? One of those two. So on this one, yeah, we're going to have attuned. So that's going to work out really well for us. You already have enough arcana, I think. So we can start focusing on magic from then. But I'm also just checking our educator's still there. But right now we can't really do that. Oh, also talking of magic, I should do this every single time I remember that magic exists. Where is it? In here? Yeah, transmute me some gold. Thank you. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And then actually, while you're at it, could you transmute me a little gold? No, it's still on cooldown. Oh no, it costs 60 no matter what. Yeah, I feel like this isn't meant to be like this, by the way. I feel like this is meant to scale. So, like, the grand one might cost you 60, but the petty one costs you, like, 10, or maybe 60 is, like, the one for 50 gold, and you need, like, 200 to get a grand. I feel like that's the way this should be working, but it's not the way it does work. Okay, let's go down. So, first one is one that I think is really, really good. House members will not need a salary when appointed to a court position and can be fired without losing prestige. If we're going to be focusing on getting our house to be really strong, this can work out like really well to our advantage. It allows you to fill in all the court positions. Now, individually, court positions are a little bit naff, right? Like, 5 opinion, some court grandeur bonus, some percentages, right? All of that sort of stuff. Like, individually, they're all a little bit rubbish. But if you add all the little benefits you get over time on all of these, it actually starts to add up quite a lot. Like, you get a lot of just, like, little bonuses, which, is useful. However, we also, as it's showing there, if I scroll down a little bit, we have a lot of positions we currently cannot fulfill. I think that's because, yeah, we have to be a kingdom rank to get them. So I think if we can get to kingdom rank, that they suddenly go up in value a lot. But because we're not kingdom rank, I'm going to leave that for just now. But it is a really good one. What does this path give you? Primary skill from your councillors belonging to your house. That's also really good for us if we're planning on giving all the land away to people from our house. Again, that's like individually, 10% of a primary skill is a little bit not very good. Like, I mean, let's go to our council right now. So, just for context, if we're getting 10% of this person's stewardship, we're getting 1 stewardship, right? So it's not incredible. It could be okay. Like, in theory, we could get 2 to all stats if we do it right, but like, you know, it's not as incredible as it could be. Let's just think here, keeper, like even then, like we're not getting that much out of it. We would still maybe get 3. Like 3 is the max we could get from that, so yeah. Anyway, unity, house opinion, like that's useful. The problem is if we're landing members of our house, again, it's also actually a problem here as well. If we're landing members of our house, this is members of our house, not of our dynasty. So if they create a bastard house or whatever it's called, I'm trying to think of the right word. Sub-house? Other house? If they create another house, let's use that. I forgot the proper term. But like, say that we had a bastard child and then they create a house and then they take a different name, right? That's going to lead to us not getting any benefit from that, right? We're not going to get the 10 opinion. We're not going to get the counselor skills. So, it's something to think about. Gain more prestige when contributing to a house member's war. Completely and utterly useless unless we plan to install house members in charge of foreign realms, which we could. But again, they might take their own house. Call house member to war for all house members. Again, like, some of this is not very good. Share secrets with members of your house, and then dynasty members can disinherit their children for a prestige and tyranny cost. Wait, can we not already disinherit children? Or does it mean that people who are not the player can do it? Oh, wait, you know what it means? It means that any people who are not the main person in charge of the dynasty can do it. Okay. It means every dynasty member can disinherit their children. Okay. So that's an interesting path for us. I definitely think Inner Circle is huge once we become a kingdom. Language scholars, I don't see this being a path for us. I don't care about any of this whatsoever, really. Like, maybe I care about cultural fascination progress, but like, I don't care. House of Warriors. Knight effectiveness 15%, prowess 2. I'm fairly certain this is what we're going to take. This is like great. In fact, this entire line is fantastic for us. Dynasty members are less likely to die or get wounded in battle. See, this is dynasty members, so it's more useful. And have a higher chance of gaining prowess serving as knights. Men-at-arms counter efficiency, more advantage, and more men-at-arms. Like, this line is incredible for what we're doing. Popular opinion, hunt and feast cost down. Now, it's interesting because hunts are already very cheap for us, so making them even cheaper is potentially amazing. Beyond that, I don't see anything I really want in here, at least yet. Maybe domain limit, if we ever manage to change our succession law, could be good. Because the problem with having a high domain limit is if you have a lot of land, then you have to give away more land in succession. If, however, we were able to switch to a succession law that didn't have to give away all the land, then we can pass all of that to the next character, and it's, you know, looking good. None of this is good for us. We're not sneaky right now, so this line doesn't appeal to me. Chances of inheriting new traits would be great. However, we already have our heir, so I'm not that worried about that again. Like, this is all fine. Like, this one's completely useless for us because we already have ridiculous life expectancy. Better guests for a court. This one could work quite nicely. Yeah, I kind of like the first one in there. Development growth doesn't matter, but you could counter some of our negatives if at some point we want to pivot. Yeah, like, some of it's okay. It's just like, this one I think is so much better. Like, the court grandeur doesn't matter again because we don't actually have a court. But better guests being attracted, being cheaper to recruit, I think that one's okay. None of this well, this one doesn't matter. Number of knights matters, and mercenary hire cost. In fact, I think we already have a decreased mercenary hire cost, don't we? So, like, that's going to stack. Okay. There's some cool stuff in here. And then bounteous loins. I don't think we need any of this. Like, this does not give me any, like, there's nothing we need here. Although, increased skills with age sounds interesting. We're going House of Warriors. I mean, we kind of knew we were going House of Warriors. I just wanted to talk through the options so that we were, like, on the same page. So that gives us 220% knight effectiveness. So each and every point of prowess gives you, was it 220? So it gives you... in my head, I'm like, no, that can't be right. Yes, that gives you 220 damage. And it would give you 22 toughness. Which, you know, just comparing numbers, is pretty good. That's going to be pretty good. And then you would times that by 26 to get your strength of a knight. Yeah, I think we can be okay with that. Right, do you want to call a hunt? I guess we should, in theory. Yeah, let's call a hunt. I mean, we have a ton of money right now. We could also, in theory, invite these guys. We have prestige to spare. Yeah, let's grab some warrior. Although they'll arrive as guests, but we have money. Yeah, okay, let's just do it. Bounding through the jungle, I'm gaining on the dire wolf I've been chasing for hours. Just as I prepare to strike, I hear my son cry out in pain. He has fallen and is now clutching his leg. So we can lower his opinion of us and get some prestige, or I will tend to him. That gives us learning for 10 years. I'll tend to him, that's fine. Okay, we returned. We got some prestige. You have arrived. 21. You're the wrong religion. Can I convert your religion? I guess I could convert your religion. Let's recruit you and see if we can do that. Recruit to court. Then demand conversion. He will accept. That's fine. Next one. Again, Hale and Hunter 2. You're actually the right religion. Yeah. Oh no, you're the same person. That's why you look so familiar. You're the same person. My marshal is plotting against Rotheril. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not really that worried about it. Carry on. I thought we were getting more knights. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. My name is Yanoma, Your Highness. You would like to share your knowledge of the world with me? No. No. You have arrived in my court. No, you are a Khajiit. I will dismiss you. Carry on. Next. Who's next? We get 3, don't we? I thought we got 3. Never mind. Well, whatever. Let's raise local raiders and start raiding along this way a little bit. We can get another 17 gold. The onset. A sick feeling is rising in my stomach. I try to make it back to my chambers, but the door shrinks before my very eyes. What is happening? Suddenly I can smell something. Something I know I have smelled before, but where? The servant asks if I'm alright, but I cannot answer her. I cannot do anything. How long was I gone? Wait a second. What? I don't know what that is. Dismiss. Don't need you in our court. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that one. Are we turning into a werewolf? That's my first thought, right? Because we could be turning into a werewolf right now. Because we prayed for the hunt or something at one point. Yeah, it's not ideal. You've imprisoned my daughter? Why did you imprison my daughter? I've gained possessed? Oh, never mind. Lately I've experienced some episodes. Something comes over me, taking charge of my body and leaves me tired and confused. I have tried to keep it from people, tried to hide it, but it's hard to control something that comes and goes as it pleases. They're looking at me as if I'm possessed. Well, I am. That's a health penalty, attraction negative. I get more monthly lifestyle learning experience, and opinion of possessed goes up. Well, it's not ideal. You know, it's not the worst, but it's not ideal, I would say. Nice. So King Pinar of Kavach has won against Skingrad. Wait. You won against Skingrad? How? Like, I literally destroyed the entire army for Skingrad. How did they... How did Kavach win? Fire and Blood. Definitely we take the slaves again. It reduces the development level here. Wow. So we're actually, like, knocking the development back a lot. And we get the development progress in our capital. Which is great, because it's going to contribute to tech. Yeah, we've actually just leveled up our development by doing that. Okay. Well, I don't really want to take attrition. I'm just going to walk back with our loot, honestly. That's fine. Oh, I paused by accident. You've increased control. Wonderful. Let's move you back onto training up our commanders. That all seems fine. You're still raising development over here, which is benefiting our son, which is good. So he'll pay us more money. We end up with some more golden things. Our level of fame is just leveled up to exalted, which gives us more knights. Oh ho ho! That's fantastic. So now we get even more knights, so our army is even stronger. It's working out well. Is our truce with you still going? For another 10 months. So we could raid you in 10 months' time. How are you looking? You're still looking fairly strong, huh? I'm a little bit worried to attack the other Bosmer. The reason I'm worried to attack the other Bosmer is because I suspect they're going to have armies that are good in the same territories we have armies that are good in, which is going to be a problem. So, yeah, I think we'll just chill here for a little bit. When does our truce end? Truce ends in 8. So 19th of the 8th. Okay, that's fine. What's this? Nendar can marry. My grandson Nendar. So this is my son's son. He is intelligent and strong. Those are good traits. Okay. We will get an alliance off of this. What's the best alliance you can find me? This temple. 600 troops. Okay, so that's not really worth it. Let's try and get some good traits in here. So we could potentially... I think I want to marry somebody who's not a ruler as well. We could potentially get a magic trait in here. Although this isn't going to be our main line, we could potentially get you... Like, maybe we just want to find strong. Maybe if I look for strong. Let's see if we can find somebody who matches. Strong. Fecund. So we're going to have a lot of children out of that. So a lot of strong children to be our knights. That seems reasonable. Yeah. Why don't you marry her? Drags another person into our court as well, which will be good. Yeah. Let's send that one through. Yeah. Wonderful. Also, wait. How did his education go? Have you both finished your... So you already finished your education. You got Intricate Web Weaver. Okay. That's fine. Then you finished your education. You only got Adequate Bargainer. Alright. So not great, but it's fine. It'll do. Right. Carry on. We have so much money. Do we have anything we can build? So not on that one, I think. Right? No, because we don't have plenary assemblies. Are we working towards plenary assemblies? We're working towards battering rams? No, we're being exposed towards battering rams. What were you working towards? I actually don't know. Are we working towards nothing? Oh, it's at the bottom. Master's Field. Which is where? Oh, it's down here. So unlocks the ability to build Academy Holdings. Unlocks all First Era Academy buildings. Can build Master's Field. Oh. No, I think I want Plenary Assembly so I can get Fortified Tribal Hold. Yeah, I think that's the one I'd prefer. Downriver. Ooh, we can upgrade your Palisades. Let's do that. Grimwatch. We can buy you nothing because it's the wrong type of holding, but we could buy Autumn Mist something. Let's buy you. I don't know. Probably some just flat money. Yeah, farms and fields for us. Cool. Carry on. We have mismanaged population here, so minus opinion. Oh yeah, in Grimwatch we can construct a new holding, right? We can build a tribe. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Which will at least give us something to have there. My skilled keeper. My keeper, Aldeth, has proven herself highly capable, especially in discreet matters. There's some projects I would like to undertake in the Temple of Harrowdale, my liege, with your blessing, of course. To encourage improvements, which gets us development growth, or vassals shouldn't be taking liberties. Now you can do that, but also that reminds me, we could build here. I could construct nothing else here, but I could construct like upgrades to your stuff. Yeah, like get extra control growth here. Yeah, sure. In fact, you know what we could also do? We could move you onto increasing control there as well. Yeah, that seems useful. Right, and then that will eventually trickle up to us. Turns out we're practicing trickle-up economics. We make the people at the bottom have more money and then they pay us more taxes. You've been released from prison. Thank you. That seems very good. Instead of having our daughter imprisoned over there. Call a hunt? Sure. Let's do that. Beast? Where beast? There beast. As the full moon shined through the jungle, me and my group got lost while chasing a small group of beasts. I heard a low growl and suddenly I was alone with the thing. His eyes were almost human, but in all other aspects it was a beast. I remember the bedtime stories I was told as a little boy where regular people turned into monsters when one of the moons was full. The thing paced around me slowly, getting a good look at me while sniffing. I had to act quickly. So there's a chance we win. I can retreat. I don't think we retreat. We try and defeat the werebeast. Because it's 83% chance we defeat it. So it's 16% chance we failed. And it's 28% on that 16. So it's like, you know, a 1 in... What's that? Like 1 in 8 chance that we fail. And then a 1 in 4 chance that we die off of that. I think we're fine. We won. Cool. I would have felt like put out had we lost. There we go. And we gained some prestige off of that as well. Wonderful. I believe our truce is up with you, isn't it? Oh, yes. Look at that. Our truce is up with you. Well, let us raise some raiders and let's go crazy. How many troops do you have? 2,000? Not enough. A touch of romance. I don't read poems. Also, you're my person... Like, you're the person in the land next to me, and I'm just about to raid you. I'm not going to read your poem. There we go. Ooh, we captured somebody. Now, can I eat you? I could. However, that would not be allowed because I'm just, and I don't just eat people. Alright. Can I, like, get any money for you? No? Alright, well, I'm just going to, I don't know, demand your conversion and send you on your way. Head down here. That's fine. We grab a little bit there. Can I head across to your capital? I can head across to your capital. Outliving a child? Is it not a father's duty to love his children? Yet I cannot bring myself to cry over Donne Lane's passing while imprisoned by me. Somewhere along the way I must have gone wrong, forced my daughter down a path I could never sanction. While I might be to blame for who she became, is now in the past. Finally, she died in house arrest. Okay, fantastic. Died of heart failure. Okay. But that loses me stress and means we have a new heir. Our new heir being Fainir, who is fickle, which is virtuous, apparently. Generous, which is virtuous. Wrathful. More martial. Nice. Bossy probably won't lead to anything. But either way, that's going to be good. Stats are looking alright. Hopefully she gets a good education. You know, we can only basically hope there. You converted Harrowdale. Wonderful. So that is now the right religion. It's the wrong culture. Do we want to convert the culture of places as well? That's something to think about. I think we would like to convert the culture. I'd like to convert the faith up here. So yeah, that's 3 years. Convert that. How long would it be to promote our culture? 8 years? You know what? Sure. Promote culture down there. We will settle our own people here. Yeah, that seems fine. And you know what? Maybe that limits our expansion as well. I was trying to think of like... obviously, I only want to expand to this kingdom via our current plans. But maybe we can limit our expansion as well because I'm trying to think of things that will slow us down and keep us more to the original focus of the series. Maybe if we have to convert the culture of the place, that will slow us down, because that will make it so we can only take places of our culture or places that we can convert to our culture. It kind of changes the dynamic of things. It means that we can take places within our nativity region easily. So if I go into our culture, it's a new thing in here. That's our religion. It's like in this one. So we're natives of Reaper's March. So in theory, we can only convert within this area easily. So like this area. But outside of this, we're going to have a huge amount of trouble actually like getting our culture to places. So yeah, that could work. That sounds like a plan. So actually all the way over here is potentially like this is maybe our end game. Like our end game plan is take this amount of land. Is this an empire? No, it's actually 2 empires. It's Vale and Wood and Elsewhere. Okay. Yeah, I could see that being our end game plan. I'm just going to get rid of the highlighting. Okay. I think that would be fine with us. New martial perk. Sea raids. Easy. We can now raid over sea. So that means that in theory, we could, I guess, go down here and start raiding Anvil or something and all sorts. You know, your typical wood elf, like, you know, sea wood elves. Yeah, definitely. Am I going to take 200 casualties to siege this? Yeah. Clandestine Arena. Bargoth approaches me with interesting news. A shack found along a rarely used path in my domain has been discovered as a meeting point for some local pit fighters who organize clandestine meetings among themselves for profit. I will make it legal. We can legalize it, gets popular opinion, control level in Vindusk, Dread, and Prestige. Sure. We'll make it legal. Everybody like that. Let's head to the 2 places here. Yeah, head to the temple. We'll grab that. Sparring grounds has been finished. Probably means a bunch of things are finishing here. Next one, get ourselves Gathering Hall. You finished? You're still going? You're still going. Cool. Oh, how are you doing up here? 3 years. Okay. Oh, we already raided that one. That was very quick. Fire and Blood. I think we always choose this option because our development growth is basically garbage. Getting an extra 40 every now and then from raiding, that seems like the obvious choice, right? Like, keep pushing it up that way. It's also, I think, faster than normal development growth, at least the way we're doing it, which is interesting. We might actually end up getting tech quicker than you would expect. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. This is 3 holdings. Wonderful. Well, I'll raid all of the 3 holdings then. They're not even fighting back. We captured this person. Hey, you are at least of our faith. You're pretty good at fighting. You want to join my team? Yeah, you want to be recruited? Yeah, I mean, she's evil, but like, you know, I'm not going to hold that against her. She actually quite likes us now that we let her out. Yeah, great. Oh, it's because the long reign bonus got applied. How much is that long reign bonus? Long reign is plus 10 currently. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Head over here. Grabbed all that. Head back. And that gets us 200 gold, 200 prestige, and 200 piety. Very nice. We'll disband, let our army reinforce, and then maybe go off and, you know, raid somewhere else. Seems like a plan. Okay. We're starting to get into a little bit of a pattern here. It's good. Good. Downriver is about to finish building as well. Child of my dynasty. So this is my grandson's child, who is intelligent. Weirdly, they picked up intelligent over the fact they had 2 strong parents, but they picked up the intelligent from the father. Oh, interesting. Right. Walls and ditches are done in Downriver. Are we done here? I think we're done in terms of what we can actually upgrade here. Let me just double check. Yes, we're done in terms of what we can upgrade, so that's fully upgraded, effectively. Grimwatch we can't upgrade, although we are building a tribe. You're still going. You have finished, so I can actually build the next thing here. in theory. Popular opinion needs to be positive. Why is it minus 40? Mismanaged population. Oh. Okay. They're unhappy with how the steward of the realm has been treating them. So that'll be his steward, unfortunately. And then you're about to finish. Let's just wait for that to finish. It'll finish any second now, I'm sure. Hey, thank you for the 30 martial lifestyle experience and a learning. Great. This is now finished, so we're getting more attacks and more control growth. We can build something else here as well. Let's build you some pastoral lands here as well. Nice. Heir is unmarried. Oh, she's finished her education? She did. She only got tough soldier, unfortunately. She's also a drunkard already. However, has the enemy fatal casualties up, which is nice. Huh. Okay. Well, no, this doesn't seem right. No, I don't think we want you to marry this person. Let's just close that down for a second. Somebody who is attuned would be ideal. Attuned or above. It would be nice if when you were selecting a trait, like up here, you could say, like, I want this or above. Like, I want something on this line. Who is the best sum of all skills? This guy, but, like, you're near death. Oh, I also want them to be, for this one. Yeah, culture, Bosmer heritage. That limits us to elves, basically, which is our main thing I want here. You can marry Peras Oakvale. Okay. Shrewd, acute. Okay, these are good traits. Yet wise man, seducer. Okay. It's not too bad. Seducer does mean he's probably sleeping with other people, but that's not the worst thing in the world, as long as we can find it out. You could marry my knight here. Okay. Zilch. Zilch comes in with intelligent. Okay, I don't know if we need that one. Could marry this person's court mage, which would bring us in a genius. We could potentially get genius in our family. We could have genius and attuned going down into the next generation. Problem is we would have one or the other, but it would be nice to drag this person to our court anyway. They seem like really good. Genius attuned? Genius attuned, you're 28, which means that the age is about right. Okay. Whole of body means you're going to be around for a long time. I think this might be our choice. Look at this. Very good at destruction and conjuration. Ooh. Yeah, I think you're a good choice. This might get upgraded to... it might they both have attuned, so it might upgrade into acute, which is nice. Genius might pass down. I think this is a great marriage. Let's do that one. Right. Call a hunt. Sure, let's call another hunt while we're here. That's fine. She can marry. Let's go. Excellent. Hunt. Encounter. As we ride deep into the ward of Downriver, the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, from out of the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man appears, hulking in layer upon layer of dirty clothing. Explain yourself, he shouts. What are you doing in my marshland? So we can get a local guide for 10 years, which gives us some prowess and some stewardship lifestyle experience. Let's talk this through. We can listen to local concerns, or here's something to hunt finally. No, I don't think we need to do that. I think I'd like the stewardship lifestyle experience, honestly. And the extra prowess is pretty nice. Nice, we gain some more prestige on top of that. We have 32 prowess currently, with all these little benefits all stacking on top of each other. Yeah, this is pretty good. Right, raiding. I think we should raid Anvil. I definitely think we should raid Anvil. They have no troops. Okay, let's raid some local raiders and head off. Right. Cannot traverse this body of water. Can I get to the sea? I think I can walk through the... Wait, can I raid here again? I can. Alright, let's just raid here again then. And then we'll head to the sea maybe. Yeah, just raid it on our way to our actual raid. That's the trick. That's the real trick here. Yeah, there's no extra holdings in any of this. That's fine. Yeah, so we'll raid that. Now can I... Oh, this has all been raided already. Can I head in here? I would take some attrition. Alright, I guess we'll raid these guys. That's fine. Hey, you've increased control in Haradel. Wonderful. Switched back to training our commanders. That'll be good. Siege this down. Do we want to take the fight here? Maybe. Yeah, we could take the fight here. It's plains, which is our bonus when we lead. Yeah, let's take the fight. I think we're going to win. We are better than they are. So we start off pretty good because their full army doesn't join immediately. Yeah, we're going to win. Grand Raider. Increases the loot gained via raiding by a quarter. Sure. Right, keep fighting. Yeah, we are destroying them. That was... We lost 350 troops. They lost 2,000 troops. Well, for that, I'm raiding your your capital. Hey, we got some extra levies out of Haradel. Okay. Siege this down. Oh, we've seized a Dynasty banner. I will take the slaves here. So that gives us even more development growth here in our capital. We're actually almost at the next development again. You've converted the faith in Grimwatch. Wonderful. So they're now correct. Yeah, this is all looking good. Please head back to... Well, head over here, actually. That's fine. I said say head back to base, but we can actually raid these places as well on the way back. We captured some more people. You are worth 30 gold. You... I probably can't eat you, so I'll just, like, demand conversion of these two people and let them go. That's fine. Wonderful. Got that. Head back to base with our huge pile of cash. So just a solid 185 gold, some prestige, and some piety. Grimwatch. 30 days left. Oh, wait, the 30 days. There we go. Gets us a tribal hold here. There's a holy order for the Green Pact. Fantastic. Wait, no, that's not fantastic. Wait, we're not a member of the Green Pact. Ah, that's terrifying. They're even stronger. So now we have Wirewood here. Move county capital here. Make it the new county capital. Realm capital. Alright, I'm just going to check that this doesn't move my capital. And it just moves the county capital. Right. Let me save game. I'm just going to check that we're actually able to save the game. Yeah, there we go. Okay, took a couple of tries. Yeah. So can I, if I do this... Yeah. Aha. So now, this is the new county capital. I can then move the realm capital, which we don't want to do. But now, this is a holding we can hold on to. Does that mean I can build here? Still, absolutely not. But, oh, it does mean, actually, I could give it to a, random noble now, actually, because it's not my main holding. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it to my grandson. I'm going to grant him the Hall of Grim... Wait. I'll do it through here. I'm going to grant my grandson this land. The Hall of Grimwatch. Which is the castle holding. Yes. So that's fine. So he takes that holding. Yeah, he's in line to this. Yeah, it's going to cause problems in succession. Yeah, I'm just going to deal with it. We can negotiate an alliance so that he can't do anything against us. That seems good. He is a powerful vassal now because we don't really have other vassals. So we could try and put him on our council somewhere. I don't think there's really anywhere for him. That's fine. But now it means we have Wirewood, which we can start upgrading. Let's grab ourselves some markets here. Wonderful. So that's all working out pretty good. We'll disband. We now have a way of actually taking over holdings. Now, we couldn't have done it here because it has 2 temples. But we can do it anywhere that we can build a tribal holding. So that works out really nicely for us. Cool. Cool. You're fine. Yeah, you're fully built. You're building. You, I could build another thing in. Let's maybe go for... I guess we'll go for... So one in here, that gives you holding taxes. Yeah, and it gives you development growth eventually. Let's we go for desert agriculture. Get ourselves some more money out of that one. Cool. Maybe next time we want to consider attacking the South World. I mean, they are allied with like a lot of people who are very strong. However, I'm feeling like we're like maybe ridiculously strong right now. Like our armies seem to have no issue. Like we wipe Kvatch's army. Every single time we fight them, we wipe them. Which seems crazy. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.